Because on December 30th in Tampa, you already know what the Tribal Chief's gonna do. I'm gonna smash somebody. And it ain't no secret, I made multiple millions of dollars by whooping John Cena, by whooping KO, because that's who I am and that's what I do.
You know, I should really be on top of the world. It's the holidays, and really all I've ever wanted is the same thing everybody wants. A little respect. A little respect. And after all these years, a place to belong. And after all this time, I found that. I found that with the hottest group in the history of WWE, the Bloodline. I found family. I found respect. They love me. They love me. They love me. This city loves me. Everywhere I go, they actually love me. Every city we go to, you guys are there. It's Sammy. And you would think that would put me on top of the world, but it doesn't. It doesn't, because there is a black cloud hanging over my head, and it's called Kevin Owens. Because last week, what could have been, what should have been a huge week for me was ruined by Kevin Owens. Not even by Kevin Owens, by Kevin Owens' existence. By the fact that his name has been tied to my name my entire career, and I can't get rid of him. And he wants to carry on and say, he's done with me, but he's not done with the Bloodline. You don't have a problem with them, you have a problem with me. And then, of all things, you want to bring back John Cena? You want to bring back John Cena to try to upstage me, to upstage us, to try to steal the show? I got news for you. We are the show! Kevin, listen very closely. And John Cena, I don't know where the hell you've been, and I don't care, but I hope you're watching. We are gonna destroy you. We are going to rip you apart. We are going to leave you mangled. Do you understand? Because you are trying to step to the Bloodline, and when that happens, you get smashed.